My first memories of Dakar would be just like everyone else, watching it on TV. Every Christmas, New Year's, I just remember sitting at home and watching SBS and watch the hour show each day. And obviously there's been a few Aussies there before me have done quite well, so you start to follow it and get interested. And then I suppose with me doing the Australian Safari for the first time in 2007, you start to understand rallies a little bit and enjoy them a lot more. And then the last few years, or the last 4 years I've spent on the KTM, it sort of opened up my eyes a little bit more to the possibilities of getting over there and doing the biggest race in the world. KTM have a great history in the Dakar. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure they've won the last 10. And they're obviously the bike to be on going off the past few years. I've had the chance to ride quite a few different rally bikes, but the KTM's the first one that a customer can buy, that he's buying the same bike basically as what they've been winning on. And I've spent probably 8 days lately on the KTM rally bike, and you can just tell that it's built for the job. Basically we've got 2 weeks of racing, so we'll spend 7 days on the bike. On an average you're looking, I've seen the course, and on average you're looking at 600 to 700 Ks per day. There are days where it's up around 900 Ks per day, so it's going to be huge. I haven't done days like that before, so it's going to be tough. There's things like altitude. We're going up around 5,000 metres or higher in the mountains. We don't even have mountains that tall in Australia, so I'd say I'll be trying to get enough oxygen in. It's going to be a big learning curve. I had all my plans and everything mapped out of what the year was going to be, and it was looking great, Dakar and everything, and we'd won our first 3 or 4 races at the beginning of the year and headed off to Condobolin for the Condo 750 rally at Easter, and all was going well in that. We were into the second day and I'd moved into the lead as we'd sort of planned and everything, and the next thing I know I basically woke up on the ground with my back on fire and my arm killing and struggling to get in oxygen and that. I can remember bits and pieces of it. I'd hit a kangaroo at probably about 150. It just jumped out of the grass, and there was nothing I could do at that time to sort of avoid it. And from there it was a bit of a whirlwind trip with all the drugs and that they had me on. I'd been from Condobolin Hospital to Orange Hospital to Sydney, and long story short is I ended up in Brisbane with some good doctors I had a broken arm, collarbone, punctured lung, and I broke my back in at least 4 spots. So now I'm held together with lots of pins and screws and metal, but to be honest, the doctors up there have fixed me up better than what I ever could have imagined. I haven't honestly have had no back pain, and it's been a good recovery, and I've done everything I could to get better and strong, and we're still getting back to 100%, but I'm pretty close at the moment. So my goal for Dakar and South America is, obviously I have pretty high expectations for myself in my head. I'm not the type of person that goes around telling everyone I'm going to win this or do this, but the bottom line is it's my first Dakar and I want to finish it. Like, it's the world's longest motorcycle race, so I want to do everything I can to get to that finish line and see what that's all about. But in the same time, as soon as we do prologue on the 5th of January, I'll be going as fast as I can too. So I want to be at the pointy end as much as I can, but I can't really say where I'm going to run because a lot of these guys I haven't raced. Like, I know my speed's good, but it's tough. You're navigating with French maps and a GPS unit that we don't have access to in Australia to practice with. So it's I know it's going to be tough, but I'm also looking forward to it. Last year at the Australian Safari, Cyril Dupre, who's 4 times Dakar champion, he was there and under the same tent as me, so it was good in a way. At that stage, I sort of knew in my head I would like to get over there, but I didn't know for sure where I was going, so I didn't hammer him for too many questions. But just seeing the guy, seeing how fit he is and how dedicated he was to training, and even some of the bike skill I saw of him riding upstairs on a rally bike, and just stuff that blew my mind straight away. I know he's got a lot more skill than what a lot of people give him credit for in Australia because they haven't seen him ride. KTM support has been amazing. I wouldn't be here going to Dakar without them. Like, I've been on some other teams and the opportunity wasn't there to do this, and With KTM, I've had the chance to win basically every desert-style rally race in Australia, and that's obviously led to me wanting to do the biggest race in the world. And yeah, the basic truth is, without their support, I couldn't even dream of doing Dakar. So they've made sort of a dream become a reality, and I'm just doing the best I can to go there and put in a good performance for them. With the following of the Dakar, yeah, I know from myself from the last few years that when the Aussies get over there, the Aussies at home get behind them, and there's a lot of different places they can follow us, whether it's on the KTM Australia website, to TV, to a Facebook page or whatever. So no, I'm looking forward to that, because I know that sometimes some of their words and that just help you to lift that little bit the following day. So hopefully everyone does get behind me, and hopefully I can be at the front enough to keep them excited too. I'm Ben Grabham, and I'm going to the Dakar.